Exciting, it's a great opportunity. Skiing is a diverse sport. The athletes are represented in both genders, and that's not the case in the leadership. So it's very important that the whole constituency is represented when it comes to the leadership as well, not just on the field of play. And I've got the necessary skills and the qualities and the experience to be able to fulfill the function. So I really think that I'm going to be able to put on a good show when it comes also to representing the women within the organisation, as well as really all of the diverse participants. I feel that the role of the president is to serve the organisation, and therefore that's the pledge that I make. I think that there are so many persons who are contributing to the organisation when it comes to volunteers, to run competitions, to organise events, to serve in committees, that the athletes as well. There's only very, very few elite ones who are able to earn a living from it. And therefore, I think that it's important that the elected leadership are demonstrating and underlining that this recognition. From a global perspective, the issues are, of course, there's so much more competition for youngsters' time in terms of being able to recruit new participants. The broadcasting of the events, it needs to be further expanded, getting more resources into the sport, more financial supports to be able to invest that in the sport, support the national associations, the organisation of their events. These are big challenges. Additionally, climate change cannot be ignored. It's a reality. And within winter sports, the requirement for snow, it's absolutely imperative that there is a strong philosophy within everything that's going on within the sport to be able to implement and recognise the climate change as well. And then, of course, we're in the midst of a global pandemic, which has been with us for over a year now, and the situation won't be any different after the election on June the 5th. And therefore, we need to be able to address the measures urgently. The National Association, their organisers, the athletes, everyone's been affected by it. And I will introduce a COVID recovery fund in order to really assess the different challenges, the situations, the circumstances of everybody, and how can these be best supported. The Turkish Ski Association is a tremendous organisation. They've really evolved their activities. They recognise that they have fantastic opportunities in the country. The 60% of the country is above 2,000 metres and has plentiful snow during the winter season. And therefore, there's a huge potential for the development of the tourism aspect as well. So the bigger the participation base when it comes to tourism, this will then create a pyramid to be able to develop young athletes that can reach the very top in the sport. And there's an excellent structure within the Turkish Ski Association now to be able to implement that, and a big engagement and good persons and good leadership. So I'm very much looking forward to meeting together with them and discussing the future strategy, the peace plan, and going forwards together. Realistic, certainly the facilities are there within the country, and then it will be necessary to build up the experience in higher level international competitions, and not just in the 6 FIS Olympic disciplines, but across the 15 Olympic winter sports disciplines. And by really establishing their credentials as outstanding organisers of international events, they will certainly become highly competitive candidates for future Olympic Games. When it comes to my situation in terms of differences with the other candidates,
yes.
I certainly respect all of the other candidates. There are presently 3 other candidates. When it comes to my own qualities, though, I really have a substantial experience across all levels of the sport, from being an athlete and an Olympian, right through to them working for a national association, working within the ski industry, within the ski media, to then having a technical role at FIS, and then serving as its Secretary General. So I have also established during that time very strong relations to the International Olympic Committee, and across the wider stakeholders of the sport. I've been to most of the full member national ski associations, to events in their country, and well connected within the rights holders, the sponsors, the media, the broadcasters. Therefore, it means that from day zero, actually, immediately after the election, I'm ready to stand in and to move forwards. Whilst we've got urgent things to attend to, it's going to be very useful to be able to have somebody who hasn't got any learning time and doesn't need that breaking in time. So it will be up to the membership to decide, of course, but I can assure everybody that I'm absolutely ready. Pleasure. Well, I'm very much looking forward to meeting with the president of the Turkish Ski Association on Monday, Mr. Ali Otto, who is doing a tremendous amount for the sport, both in Turkey, but also within the Balkan region. And this will be great to talk about the strategy for the future, to share the FIS Peace Map, to discuss their goals, their objectives, and also their challenges, so that we're able to really get a good handle on these together.